And I have the pleasure today of introducing the governor of the Dallas Mavericks, Mark Cuban, as well as Voyager's CEO and co-founder, Steve Ehrlich. They're going to join us for some comments and a brief statement, and then we have some special guests in the audience that are going to ask a couple of questions, and then we are turning it over to the media from there. As a reminder, we do have microphones roaming in the audience, and we ask that you state your name and your outlet prior to your question. Thanks for being here.
I'll take this side.
I guess we're going to run a video first. Okay, and thank you everybody for coming out. We're excited to announce that the Mavs have entered a 5-year international integrated partnership with Voyager. They're our first international partner and our first crypto partner. So you know what Voyager is. Voyager is a decentralized mobile trading platform for cryptocurrencies. They have over 65 digital assets on the platform that allow people to tap into the crypto markets to try to make a lot of money. The partnership includes several components. One, we're introducing educational community programs to educate people on crypto and how they can use it to increase their wealth. And the partnership also includes naming rights to the building we're in here, the Mavs Gaming Hub, the official gaming and event venue for the Mavs NBA 2K League team, and which will be, all the details will be announced at a later date. The Mavs and Voyager will also work on developing unique and engaging promotions for all Mavs fans. First and foremost, fans who download the app, create an account using the promotional code MAVS100, deposit $100 and make a trade, will get $100 in crypto. I'm guessing that's Voyager.
Now we're going to give you BTC on this one.
BTC?
Yeah,
oh, there you go.
BTC.
Okay. Offer is only available for the first 48 hours and starts right now. So start this. So 48 hours, meaning it's going to end on 10/29, so everybody knows. What else I got here? And by the way, this is Voyager's largest offering to date, and it's only for our fans. As Voyager's home team, the Mavs offer a great opportunity to connect fans and users through a free, easy, and useful crypto exchange. I got to add, I'm a customer, and I've been a customer for several months now. I like to use it. It's easy, it's cheap, it's fast, and the pricing is actually really good, so we find it as a perfect fit for our Mavs fans and reaching Mavs fans of all ages. You know, we wanted this to be a dynamic partnership to engage all of Dallas. I think working together, we're going to be at the forefront of innovation. We're going to try to come up with new ways to introduce Mavs fans to cryptocurrencies and understanding it. You know, there's a lot of hype, there's a lot of discussion, but most people don't really understand the fundamentals behind it, and we're really going to try to bring that level of education to our fans and to our joint customers. And of course, we're going to, by the Mavs being a leader, I think we're going to extend this far deeper than just Mavs fans. I think Voyager is going to be a leader among sports fans and crypto fans around the country. So with that, we're excited to work with you, Steve, and I'll turn it over to you.
Thanks, Mark. For those of you who don't know me, Steve Ehrlich, CEO and co-founder of Voyager. We are a publicly traded crypto trading platform that is listed on the OTC markets here in the U.S., and also on the Toronto Stock Exchange in Canada. So we're really excited to be here today. And this is our first foray into a team sport. And we look at this as a partnership. Everything we do at Voyager is about partnerships and partnering with the right people to bring education to the masses when it comes to cryptocurrency. And there's no one better than the Mavs themselves, and you guys have Dogecoin. It comes through the platform and everything you guys do, but nothing better than working with the Mavs and this guy right here, who's a leader in the cryptocurrency space. He's out there talking about different coins, engaging with communities. I just listened to you a couple of weeks ago on the Twitter Spaces at night. So, there's no one better for us to do that. But really the whole key to this was not just all the affiliation and having our ads out and working in the arena, but it's the education that we want to bring. It's really important for us. We think there's a lot for people to learn, and now blockchain, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin have all been around for 10 plus years. But really in the end, people are just starting to learn about it. Literally in the last 9 months, you've seen this explosion of people having interest in cryptocurrency. Now, we're still really in the early stages of that. To use, a basketball phrase of part of this is like we're still in the first half of the first quarter in teaching people about cryptocurrencies. And so we think that what we'll be able to deliver, and it starts here, it starts in Dallas, it starts right now with us teaching people about, decentralized finance, cryptocurrencies, non-fungible tokens. Well, we really want to bring that to the community, and we want to start that now. And why the Mavs? Like I said, the Mavs, because of Mark and the leadership that he brings to the NBA when it comes to cryptocurrency. Now, why Dallas? Texas itself is a state that is really becoming a crypto hub, and we felt like Dallas is where a lot of our customers are today. There's a lot of opportunity for us to educate within Dallas. And Texas being that hub, I know there's a lot of folks here from the Texas Blockchain Association today. We want to participate. We want to become part of that leadership group and really help drive cryptocurrency adoption. This is a real global opportunity. The Mavs themselves are looking on the front line. You have a lot of foreign players. I think Sint said to me yesterday that you guys have the second most foreign players in the league, something like that. So we want to actually engage and take this global. Today, Voyager is only in the US. Tomorrow, in 2022, we will be global. The first place we want to go is in Europe, and we will get there. But doing that with a real partner like Mark and the Mavs is really important for us. And we're really excited about it. As I said, happy to start. Dallas is our place to start. Texas is our place to start. It starts now, and we want to bring crypto for all for everybody. So thank you for your time today.
Cool.
All right, we got some questions from our crypto enthusiasts at the Dallas Mavericks, starting with Dodo Crypto Finney-Smith.
Yeah, Dorian Finney-Smith. I got the first question is, how can I get an account?
Really easy to get an account. That's one of the advantages of Voyager, is that you can actually download the app and fund your account and trade in 3 minutes or less. We make it really simple. We have a very easy to use and integrated platform that allows you to get engaged in the crypto market very quickly. That's one of the values of Voyager. You just go straight to the App Store or the Google Play Store, download the app, and you'll be trading in 3 minutes or less.
Yeah, it's just like using any other of the financial apps that you have. You can connect your bank, and that allows you to input money, so you can put in your first $100 to get the free $50, or you can put in more. And can you use credit cards to buy your first?
No credit cards. Yeah.
Right. So it's really easy to get set up, just like every other financial application that you have on your phone.
And don't forget, it's $100 now.
$100.
$100 now.
Yeah. Next question.
All right. So my question is, what makes Voyager app different from other crypto apps?
That's a good question, Dwight.
That's a really good question. So, look, it's the user interface which makes it really easy for people to use. It's really intuitive by doing that, and that's how we set out when we started to build the company, and we've only been in business 3 years. So we started the company about 3 years ago. We wanted to make it very easy to get people engaged into the app and really trade and engage with cryptocurrencies. So, the differentiations for us really are that we have our own community. We have our own Voyager token that allows you to participate in the community, to learn more about crypto. And, the easy to use 65 coins as well on the app right now. And then you get to earn staking rewards on a lot of the coins too. So you get to create some wealth through the app. So we're really excited about where it's going.
And so for those of you who already use crypto, I know for me it was really easy. I took some of my Matic tokens that I own and transferred it over because Voyager paid a higher interest rate or return rate than the application I was using before, Aave. So it was really easy. They give you a wallet address. You just go into your MetaMask or whatever you're using. You just not swap it, but you send it to that destination address. It shows up an hour later. You start earning more money. And so right immediately, I was earning more when I went over to Voyager. And it's the same with USDC, a stable coin. And the other thing about it is, for those of you who use DeFi, there's always the pricing is always higher on DeFi as they try to look through all the different decentralized financing platforms to try to get the best, not even the best price, but a price. And so, with Voyager, the pricing has been far, far better. And so if you're paying attention and want to get the best price, Voyager is a great platform for it.
Yeah, the one other thing I'll follow up on is the rewards program that Mark mentioned. We have an extensive rewards program. As you hold a certain amount of level of assets, you even get more rewards on the program. So we're trying to engage you and bring you in the platform and teach and educate and create that wealth through our expansive rewards program.
Yeah. One more thing, one of the reasons we want to do the education program, there's a big opportunity for small businesses. One of the challenges of small businesses, if you have any cash in the bank, you're making 0.025%. You can convert to, put it into a USDC stablecoin on Voyager, and I thought it was 7%, but now it's
9%.
9%. And so it's just a way. So I've taken a lot of my cash and made it available on USDC. I'm not trying here to tell you it's 100% risk-free, but it's as close to risk-free as you're going to get in the crypto universe. And so just the ability to make that much more on your savings as an individual and as a business is a huge opportunity.
What's up, everybody? Max Kleber from the Mavericks. And my question is it too late to get into crypto?
It's never too late. I think actually it's the right time because, as I said, I still think it's the first half of the first quarter on crypto adoption. There's some numbers that I've used in a crypto education 101 platform that I gave a presentation to the NFL Players Symposium back in July, about 100 different players. And, there's adoption about 150 million people, 220 million people actually have crypto right now. And the anticipation is we're going to get to 1 billion in 4 years. So that shows you, where we can actually go with crypto and the crypto adoption. Now, the comparison there is the internet. It took the internet 8 years, for the same time frame to grow that fast, from the 200 million to 1 billion. So I think it's a great time to enter the space, learn more, and I think that's the key. Is you've got to come in, you've got to learn, you got to educate yourself. We help educate. But you want to learn more. And I think that's the key. It's not just hey, listen to what somebody says and just buy that coin or so forth. You want to really learn about what you're doing. So great time to enter right now.
Yeah, let me add to that. You don't have to spend a lot of money in order to learn. It's not like the stock market where, it's almost impossible, except on a few platforms, to spend $10 and get started. My son, my now 12-year-old son, got me into Dogecoin when it was less than a penny. And I was like, let's do this because it's a cheap way for you to learn how all this works. So while you need to put in $100 to get the $50 bonus in the next 2 days, if you don't have $100 and you just want to, download the app and put in $5 and buy some Shibu. Do you guys do Shibu in you?
We do Shibu.
Yeah, Shibu or Doge. You guys do Doge?
We do Doge.
Shibu and Doge,
I couldn't sit here with you if I didn't do
Doge, right?
So.
And so there's a lot of ways to inexpensively start to get an understanding. And it's a lot easier than even opening up a savings account. It's a pain in the ass to open up a savings account, particularly for your kids these days. There's so much paperwork. And, whether it's yourself personally, someone you're trying to teach your kids about personal finance, believe it or not, this is actually a better way. And so that's one of the unique opportunities and why it's not too late.
Well, that's another great point, Mark, is that the financial literacy, we need to teach the youth. That's part of what we want to bring to is the education. When we build out the education, and we're in the middle of building that out. Crypto 101 is the first thing that we do to teach people. But, teach the youth. Go to the community and teach the youth about financial literacy. I think it's really important because most young kids don't get the opportunity to learn about financial literacy, and they wind up going to college, and now they're on their own, and they don't know how to manage their money. Then they're out in the real world earning salaries and they don't know what even this FICA is, right? I've heard a lot of stories like, who's this FICA guy taking my money? But that's what happens. And so we have to teach financial literacy, and it's got to start at the young ages. We've got to get out there. It's part of our plan with the education is to get to the communities around in Dallas and around in the surrounding areas and teach financial literacy. That's how we're going to get people, students and young people to be smarter about how to manage their future life.
Jalen Brunson, Dallas Mavericks. If this is my first time getting into crypto, what are some key things I need to know before I do?
Look, I think in any crypto, as Mark said, I think I would start and enter small and just learn a little bit, right? Look at the coins, learn a little bit about Bitcoin, learn a little bit about Ethereum, some of the other protocols that are out there, but start small. I think it's always wise to start financial investments small and then work your way up. As you start learning more and understanding more, then you could start increasing from there. But it always is a wise place to start.
Yeah, I mean, you're spending your money. Always be careful. But the other thing is, look, there's investments and things like Shiba Inu or whatever it's called and Dogecoin. Those aren't investments, right? This is better than a lottery ticket, but it's a good way to learn. And it's also something you can do on your phone. You don't have to have a bank account. So people who are unbanked, trying to learn about financing, but have a smartphone and can download the app, you can start getting into this and saving your money. And that's just a unique opportunity. Frank.
Hi, everyone. I'm Frank Ntilikina from Dallas Mavericks. I'm from France, so here's my question. Is Voyager going to be available outside of the United States?
Yes, we definitely are. We'll be in there we're hoped to be in Europe by the end of March. We recently just got approval from the AMF in France, which is very hard to get. I think we're the only retail platform, crypto trading platform, a cryptocurrency platform that has that approval in France. And so we've got it from the AMF that allows us to enter France, which we will. That'll be the first country we get into in Europe. Sorry, Maxie. We're going to get to France first. And then we'll be in Europe from there because we'll be able to passport around and get customers from the rest of Europe. So we're excited about it. It's a great entry point.
But Wurzburg is second, right?
What's that?
Wurzburg, Germany is second?
Yeah, we're going to Germany second. There's no doubt about it. He's pretty big. He could come after me.
No kidding.
Now we're going to open up for questions.
Hey, I'm Callie Kaplan with the Dallas Morning News. Mark, I'm curious how unique this partnership is to other crypto deals or lack of crypto deals across the NBA.
Yeah, it's different. What FTX did with the Heat was great, and they're also trying to push their retail software application. But at the same time, I think we're trying to make this driven more towards education and enabling more and exposing more people in an educated manner to crypto through Voyager.
Any other questions?
Easy breezy. No techno stuff from the Texas Blockchain Association. One other thing while we're on crypto, not indirectly. Are you guys going to support NFTs?
Yeah, we're working on a platform to do NFTs, definitely.
Because last night, if you attended the game and you had your ticket scanned before the end of the first quarter, if you go to mavscollectibles.com and log into your Ticketmaster account, you got a Brad Davis Metapunk. And so we did a soft launch, and we're going to do it for every Mavs home game. We'll have it again tomorrow night against the Spurs. I think it's Rolando. But so we wanted to do a soft launch just to get all the kinks out. But hopefully soon you'll be able to take those, trade those, and sell them, buy them, not just on mavscollectibles.com, but also on Voyager.
So Lee Bratcher, I'm the president of the Texas Blockchain Council. We're very excited about this partnership and working with you guys to help educate Texas and the DFW community in particular. Just out of curiosity, are any of your team members going to be moving or relocating to Dallas, Austin, anywhere in the Texas area?
Illustrious
Guilty.
Erica. Erica already lives in Austin. And we have about 4 other staff in Austin already today. It is definitely becoming one of our hubs. In the COVID world, we've been very fragmented, but we are looking to have certain hubs for the company.
I have office space in the back.
Done.
Can't pass that up.
We'll just have to redo that a little bit. But all good. No, I think yes. The answer is we're looking for a couple of hubs around the country. Obviously, New York is a big area for us, but we're big in California, and we want to be big here too.
Hello, my name is Sanjay. I'm also with the Texas Blockchain Council. I'm just going to ask this question also from a user perspective. Before I ask those questions, is there a promo code for that offer, or is it just open to everybody?
It's Mavs 100.
Okay.
Yeah, so I probably didn't mention that. So if you download Voyager, put in $100, trade it all, right?
Trade the 100.
Do a trade your 100, and then you'll get the $50 crypto bonus. But you have to have Mavs 100 as your bonus code.
Yeah, we had a recent situation with my wife on a promotion code, so we're arguing with folks on why we should get our stuff. But anyways, on the next question is, the promise of blockchain, Bitcoin, et cetera, cryptocurrencies is reduced friction, egalitarian model, et cetera. I think some of the challenges with some of the exchanges and wallets, et cetera, is it's not so frictionless, right? There's the cost of trading, gas fees. When you put in a wallet and transfer it to another wallet, they take their cut. And it's actually hard to, once you purchase cryptocurrencies, to exit and transfer another because you're taking a piece, right? So maybe you can talk about some of that, and also some of the, maybe you mentioned some of the interest bearing. There's other competitors out there offering interest rates, so maybe you can talk about that too. That would be great.
Yeah, so a couple of questions to unpack on that one. First, I'll touch on the NFT side and the gas fees. Our goal is to, we're connected to about a dozen different market makers, exchanges around the globe. So we bring a best price back to consumers for that. Our goal in the NFT world is not to build our own NFT marketplace, is to allow our consumers to be connected to many NFT marketplaces, to have access to all the big different NFT marketplaces. And whether that is something on Ethereum, which has the high gas fees, or it's using a Matic or an Algorand or an Avalanche, using those and connecting people on that. Because we do believe there is a significant issue that we have to deal with the Ethereum world and the gas fees. And we're trying to figure ways out around and to help consumers. Because an example I did is we also do a partnership with a NASCAR car in the Xfinity series with the driver Landon Castle. And someone built an NFT about the car, and I went to buy it for $3 just to play around with NFTs. After the gas fees, it cost me $300. So it doesn't make any sense. So we've got to fix those problems on that. And then from the rewards side, we run a rewards program. So when you bring your assets over, we're going to reward you with earnings on those assets based upon your balances, based upon tokens you hold and so forth. So it's a whole rewards program that we've built together. It's really probably state of the art when it comes to crypto with rewards programs. And that's how we like to operate, to give consumers rewards back for using and holding assets on the platform. So hopefully I got your answer to your question.
So is it interest bearing versus staking?
Well, our rewards are generated through staking. It's a lot staking these days. We have 30-something coins that we offer rewards on, and a bunch of them are on the staking side. Yep.
Got a question back there?
Thank you. So obviously with cryptocurrency, security is a big, important part of it, especially where the private keys are stored, who controls them. So for your application, where does the responsibility for the user come in? What should they be doing to protect themselves? And then, what do you as a company do to protect users? And so where's kind of the line drawn?
Yeah, I was waiting for that question on security. It's a really important aspect. The first thing, security starts with you as an individual. What we recommend to every individual that buys and sells cryptocurrency is to use two-factor authentication when you actually hold your cryptocurrency. Do not use an SMS text message. There are a lot of scammers out there. There are a lot of people who try to SIM swap you, and that happened. It almost happened to me about a month ago. On a Friday night, my phone was trying to be SIM swapped, and I caught it quick enough and called the phone company. But I use two-factor authentication, and I think everybody should start there. That means using a Google Authenticator, Authy, or one of the other Duo, or any of the other products that you can use for 2FA. Outside of that, from you to us, is we use multiple custodians. We do not keep all our coins in one place. We keep them across multiple custodians. We've built a really detailed infrastructure for that. to make sure that we're spreading that risk and the insurance we get on all that across multiple custodians. So it starts with the individual and making sure you have proper security, and then it also is us as well.
Hey, good afternoon. I'm Arnold Spencer. I have a cryptocurrency law firm here in town, and I'm a new member of the Texas Blockchain Alliance. First, I want to say congratulations to both of you guys. I think it's a terrific partnership. I'm really excited about it. Second, I want to say I'm about halfway downloading the app. I just started it, and I almost transferred 100 Bitcoin over to you, but I'm trying to just transfer the $100.
I'll give you my wallet address.
So my question, I'd like both of you guys to take a shot at. I'm really excited about the educational piece that you all are introducing and talking about. I do a lot of that myself. Just what are the two or three themes, the elevator speech that you all want to get across in the educational program? What are you trying to teach new people to crypto about getting into crypto?
Yeah, I was going to say access first and foremost, the simplicity of access, the fact that you don't have to rush into it and put all your money in it, so patience is a big part of it, and then experimentation, right? Be curious, because if you're buying, what is Shinu Imu now, like half a penny or something?
No, it's people would be very happy if it was half a penny. It's like 4 zeros, 8, or something of that nature.
Oh, okay, so I didn't count my zeros enough, right? So literally, like when my son and I first tried it, it was less than a penny, and we spent, I think, $11. And that gave us a chance to go through everything and spend some time with it. And so because there's such a low cost of introduction, and obviously the people who need the most education hopefully are spending the least amount of money, there's a lot of programs and educational programs that we can do that guide people through the process. And that's really the key, right? And I think that one of the things that need to be mentioned, one of the greatest values of the lower cost crypto isn't so much, hey, it could be an investment. It's more the community. If you get on social media, no matter what it is, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, everybody's, I don't even know the Shiba Inu one, but with Dogecoin is like to the moon, and everybody's got their social profile set up to be a dog. So it's a low cost entry to fun, and then being involved in a social media is also a way that we can expand education.
Yeah, and we look at it, we have our Crypto 101 presentation that we do that teaches people about Bitcoin. We really think it's a store of value, and it'll be there's a long tail for it to be actually used as a currency because of the volatility. Yeah, as the volatility and the time on it, it's more of a store of value. It'll replace gold. So teaching people about that. But then on the Ethereum side, we tend to teach people about smart contracts. We think that's really important because I have my own personal example on this where my mother-in-law was going to she had leased a car, and she bought it, was going to give it to my daughter as a present, and to get the title moved around took like 4 months. I mean, it's a title. It just, I bought it, you should give me. So the blockchain will solve that. And so we use that in the Crypto 101. It's teaching people why things like the smart contracts will affect their lives in the long term. And I heard a great podcast you did with Carmelo, where you said, I think you said, halfway through that, 5 years from now, we're going to be doing things, and you're not even going to know it. It's like the internet. All of a sudden you were operating in high-speed internet, and you just hit a button and you were done. And that's how crypto and the smart contracts will work. But teaching people why that matters now to get them to that point. We think that's really key.
Any final questions? Cool. Steve, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Mark. Really excited by this.
Thank you to everybody who came out. Thanks to the guys who came out. Great questions. Thanks to Voyager. Great partnership. We're really excited about it. Thank you, everybody.